music or our sound. And on the other hand, there's a lot of strong melodies and melancholic lyrics from Lauri, and I think Lauri can tell more about the lyrical content.
What about the lyric about the new single, No Fear? What is the thing that you want to express with that song?
Well, with the first listen, it might sound a bit depressed, kind of dark, but actually the meaning of the song is quite positive. It's like starting a new life and having a second beginning, or somehow to clear the table and leave the bad stuff behind and kind of go there and try to find your destiny.
Your destiny. Yeah. And Aki, also you start experiment in this album with the strings and with pianos. Why did you choose to start to experiment with that instrument?
Well, I think the plan was to have like two different kind of things together, like the roughness and the band and the beautiful strings and beautiful melodies. To mix those two, and it's I think it works quite well actually. The strings with the rock music.
And you also recorded not here in Finland, in Sweden, right? Why do you record in Sweden?
Well, this is the third album that we record in Sweden in the same studio and with the same producers. And it's a really nice studio. It feels really cozy to go there, and we know how the studio works. And it was really fast this time. I think one of the fastest recordings for the Rasmus so far. And also in a way it was good to live in another country, because we had a house together. We lived in the same apartment for the whole session.
The name of the first single, No Fear. I mean, everybody's afraid of something. What is your afraid like of each one of you?
Well, in a way, I'm afraid that something would happen to one of us, because now we are living a dream, and we're just having a good time. We're having a great chance to move on with the band and record albums, and I think that would be just horrible if something would happen, because I think we're very important to each other.
Yeah. And what are you afraid of?
Yeah, I think I go with Lauri, but also like losing your loved one. That's the worst thing can happen.
What about you?
Well, I had thought about this what Lauri said. Just I've been thinking, what if something happens to one of us, because we know each other very well, we are very close, and that would be quite difficult to take. But also lately I've been thinking like how it would be to live alone, because my girlfriend or my wife is traveling now, and I've been home alone, so it feels quite I don't know, I'm kind of prepared to be alone. Maybe.
Well, I think it's like we have many fears, all the people, but it's good to be not thinking too much, like because then you go all crazy, Like I fear a lot of things, but I try to live this day and just have fun,
You're really successful in countries like Mexico, like Japan, that have really different backgrounds, really different cultures that the Finland culture. Why do you think that you became such a successful phenomenon there?
Well, I think we have a lot of good bands in Finland, and people are quite much looking to Finland and what's coming from Finland. Bands like Apocalyptica and Hymn and Nightwish. And there is special Scandinavian or Finnish sound in our band as well. And I think that's something cool and sexy for the people too. This melancholic feeling. And we don't have too much sun in Finland, so it might sound a little bit different, but it's hard to say what's the reason for that.
And is that right that the name of the album Hide from the Sun is because you were traveling a lot and you were sleeping during the day and going out at night? Is that right?
Yeah, the tour life is pretty much like that. You basically live at night. But also I think somehow the tour was sometimes a bit stressful also. It was the longest tour we've played so far, almost 2.5 years. And I think there were some moments that you totally wanted to hide from everybody and find your own peace and just to escape the reality for some time.
And now in this album you have a collaboration of Apocalyptica in one of the songs. They're a friend of you, but what is like the thing that you admire most of Apocalyptica?
Well, you have to ask Lauri, because Lauri started all that Apocalyptica.
So you start with the friendship?
Yeah, actually we met the Apocalyptica guys, I think even 10 years ago or something. We both were playing in a TV show in Finland, and it was our first time for both of us, so we were very excited about it.